oftentimes the type of motorcycle that we ride out here, we're judged on. They see us, and then the first thing that pops in their head is some stereotype. Somebody rides a Harley-Davidson or something, and oh, that guy is a D-bag, especially with Harley-Davidsons and other types of motorcycles. But I'm about to let loose in this video and tell you what your motorcycle says about you.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
If you want to get my gear like this ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet, motovlog camera, airbag vest to help keep you safe, all of my gear, I always include links in the description and comment section of my video. Somebody that may see me on this MT-07, I don't know what they would think. People that ride motorcycles may think, oh, that's a noob on his beginner motorcycle. As though these MT-07s are beginner motorcycles, which they are not, guys. I don't recommend this bike to noobs because it is pretty powerful. But thing rips, man. All that bottom end grunt. Now that doesn't have that top end power, of course, like the liter bikes out there, but it's got that bottom end grunt where you want it out here on the streets, doing the street speeds that we normally do most of the time. But I'm going to tell you this, guys. HarleyDavidson Riders. When I see a Harley-Davidson rider, now first off, I want to preface this video by stating, please don't take offense to this, okay? I'm just having fun with these stereotypes, and so don't get all butthurt about it. But when it comes to Harley-Davidson riders, when I see them, most of the time out here in Ohio, the first thought that comes into my head is that they are a snob. When I think of somebody that rides a Harley-Davidson, I think somebody that's fat, egotistical, a snob. They think their bike is the best bike, better than everybody else's. And if you're not riding a Harley-Davidson, you ain't riding a real man's motorcycle. That's the way I see it, man. And now a lot of people think that way. You know what I'm saying? Normal people that don't ride motorcycles, they see people on Harleys and whatnot, they may think they're in a gang. They a lot of people will think negatively of bikers that are on Harley-Davidsons. Now a lot of people think positively as well, so don't get me wrong. When it comes to super sports and super bikes, the first thing that comes to mind is adrenaline junkie. You know what I'm saying? Thrill seeker, adrenaline junkie, somebody young, dumb, and also the first thought also comes into mind is death. Because a lot of people that get killed on motorcycles, they're on them super sports and super bikes because they're speeding. They're all about speed, and speed kills. So, most of the guys you see ride the super sports and super bikes out here are usually youngsters, like in their 20s or whatnot, and they want to go fast. And then they get to a point in life, like me, when you get a little bit older and you've ridden the super sports and super bikes and you've had the speeding tickets and close calls and crazy out here on the streets, is that you tend to want to just chill and cruise, and that's why they end up going to a Harley-Davidson, or in my case, MT-07, baby. Yeah. Not too fast, got that bottom end grunt, cheaper than a Harley-Davidson. But anyways, adventure motorcycles. When you see an adventure motorcycle rider, these type of riders, the first thought that comes into my head is that these are posers. These are guys out here that they buy the adventure motorcycles because they think they're going to have all this adventure, but it ends up they're just glorified cruisers. Now, I would go as far as to say about 95% of bikers out there that have an adventure motorcycle do not do any adventure riding at all. Just cruising out here on the streets. They get all the amenities on their bike. They spend probably upwards of $20,000+ for their adventure bike. Got everything on there. GPS, navigate, everything. And what do? They're doing what I'm doing right now. Just cruising the streets. and looking like they're about to go on an adventure. Ain't gonna see no kind of adventure. But that brings me up to the dual sport riders. You know, riding the DRZ 400s, WR250R, or whatever type of dual sports out there, you know. These guys are really having adventures out there for the most part, man. These guys are riding the single track trails out there, are trespassing like I used to, and riding up in the woods, riding out here on the street, because they're having a good time. And those bikes, they know that real adventure can be had on the lightweight dual sport bikes. You know what I'm saying? Like the KTM 690 or the WR250R, DRZ 400, XR 600, whatever, so on and so forth. The lighter weight dual sport motorcycles, that's where you're really going to have an adventure. And those guys that get those bikes, the dual sports, they tend to really have adventure, good fun adventure riding. Woo! All right, baby. When it comes to electric motorcycles, the first thought that comes into mind, tree huggers, environmentalists, or people that too lazy to do maintenance, or people that they're going with the latest trend because everybody's going electric with electric Tesla cars, electric this, electric that. So that's why they're riding it. They're following the trends. That's what the first thought that comes into my mind with electric bikes. I tried myself with the Sur-Ron X. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're fun, bottom end torque, everything. But honestly, I never give up a combustion engine motorcycle, man. This is where it's at. This is where the soul is at right here, guys, is the combustion engine motorcycle. Feeling that rumble, the sound. Oh my gosh, man. It's just the feel, the soul that you get. But to each his own, guys. To each his own. When it comes to scooter riders, you know, the first thought that comes into mind, what it says about you when you're riding out here, that maybe a lot of people will see you as. Obviously, the first thought that comes into mind is people think chicks. Chicks are riding scooters. And if you're a dude riding a scooter, you're weak. You're a wimp. Possibly. Pansy. Trust me, I rode a scooter, so I got a lot of hate when I rode a scooter, man. So I'm telling you from personal experience. Here in America, scooters are not respected here that much, really. Depends on where you're at. If you're in Florida, like Key West or something, you know, little like tourist areas or something where they rent scooters out and stuff, people don't care. But like I said, depends on where you're at. But yeah, when it comes to scooters, man, they have a horrible stereotype, and it's terrible, guys, terrible. You're a wimp, you know, get a real man's bike, all that jive. And also when it comes to the little mini bikes like the Honda Groms and, you know, all the other versions of the mini bikes, the first thought that comes into mind is stunt rider. Like, they want to learn how to wheelie. They want to have fun. That's the first thing that comes into mind. Having fun. And a lot of people will look, you know, everybody looks at them, loves the little mini bikes because they look cute, right? Girls probably like, women like it, they think it looks cute. It's the cutesy motorcycle, to the F-around bike. That's the first thought that comes into mind. When it comes to supermotos, now this is where the real truth comes in. Most people, well, first off, when they see them on a supermoto, a lot of people think they don't know about supermotos. They think about dirt bikes. So they thinking this dude's riding a dirt bike. Oh, it's a dirt bike. You know what I'm saying? But true motorcycle enthusiasts that know about a supermoto, they're going to think, wow, this guy likes to have fun. Or gal, should I say. Gals and guys. These bikers like to have fun. That's the party motorcycle. The fun motorcycle. Where you can do a little bit of everything. fly around corners, ride off-road, ride up staircases, just be a general hooligan and misfit in society. So, but what's the point of this video? There is no point, man. I'm just saying that the point I'm making is that a lot of people have these preconceived notions about the bikers and what they ride. They like, these thoughts pop up into some people's heads, and a lot of it is false. Because like I said, I've had all different bikes. I'm just about, oh yeah, baby, that MT-07, baby. Makes you feel like you're going faster than you are on the MT-07. Got all that bottoming grunt. You rip that throttle, you feel like you're doing 100, you look down, you're doing 70. But I tell you, that's what I love about it, man. It keeps me from having speeding tickets, getting speeding tickets, man. But I tell you guys, this is all in fun, man. You know, I crack on Harley riders all the time, guys. And honestly, I don't mean anything by it, because most of the Harley riders that I've met out here on the streets, guys, are some of the coolest people you ever meet. I met a guy, he was on a Harley. He said, hey, he invited me over for a beer, man. He was in his car. He told me he rode Harleys. He appreciated the super sport I was on, a CBR 600RR. So no hate.
Well, looky here, a Harley rider proving the stereotype to be true. Big squid on his big old Harley Davidson, thinking he's cool.
No hate. See, look at this, guys. These are all.
And yet another one proving the stereotype to be true.
And most of Ohio has cruiser riders, Harley riders out here, man. But I tell you, preconceived notion when it comes to general cruisers is that these people just want to chill and enjoy the ride, enjoy the scenery, listen to their bike. And that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. What are these folks doing here, man? Seriously, weird. Okay. All right. Yeah, baby. After all the different types of motorcycles that I've ridden, and I've ridden all the different types except for an adventure motorcycle, I can honestly say is that all of them are fantastic in their own way. But I tell you, when it comes to street riding out here, really it's just all about just cruising, enjoying the ride, man. You know what I'm saying? Speeding is for fools out here. That's why, you know, I love the fast bikes, like the super bikes and, you know, super sports and all that. But I'm telling you, they just going to bring up your risk of having a real effed up day. And getting speeding tickets and just causing some drama in your life. And then you like I said, you'll realize one day that it's all about what I'm doing right now. Just cruising, rip the throttle here and there, listen to that beautiful sound, and just enjoy the ride, baby. That's what it's all about, man. Leave a comment below, let's talk about it. Hit thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell symbol so you get notified when my new videos release. But I release new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until next time, I'll catch you guys later.